Novatech California cease and refrain order is unimportant because it wasn't signed. Novatech has stopped doing business in 2 provinces and has refunded all residents and investors in these 2 provinces. Novatech trades crypto on behalf of U.S. residents, and crypto doesn't need to be registered with the SEC. Anyways, did they really refund Canadian investors who invested into Novatech? Anyways, all of that coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is to review stuff. I would say 99% of the things that I'm asked to review after doing my due diligence and research usually turns out to be a Ponzi scheme. Okay, so on this channel, I can serve you information that can help you. I also got to say I'm an affiliate marketer, so I do promote stuff. I don't promote passive MLM systems. Why? Because they usually end in exit scam. Okay, and passive income online, it's pretty well bullshit. I'm going to get into that in just a moment, but before that, if you're on this channel for the first time, or if you came here before and you're not subscribed, make sure to do so and click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important information. Also, if you are looking for a legitimate way to can teach you step by step how to create a full-time income online, go underneath this video and click on the first link in the description box below, and we'll teach you step by step and also even give you an income vehicle to do so. Okay. Now Novatech, we're talking about Novatech here today. I want to run through this quick. Novatech, I got some crazy comments that I'm seeing online, but particularly a bunch of stuff said by one fellow. Okay, and the first thing that he said was Novatech has stopped doing business in 2 provinces in Canada and has refunded all residents, investors in these 2 provinces. And he's pretty well saying that's why they have stalled the ability to withdraw from trading accounts until All Fool's Day. Now, Novatech has gotten fraud warning alert from British Columbia, from Alberta, from Saskatchewan, and then Johnny-come-lately, Ontario, I believe not that long ago, has issued a fraud warning. They also got in trouble, cease and refrain order in Cali, right, California. What this usually does is it starves the platform of new investment. People see Novatech, oh my God, fraud warning, or cease and desist, or refrain order. Oh my God, it's too much risk. Well, find another Ponzi scheme to give our money to. Novatech looks too risky, and it starves the platform, the ability to pay the passive investors. But when you look into Novatech, most of the investors are told, hey, don't withdraw your money, just keep it in there and you'll have a compound effect. And most of the minions following their upline sponsors drink the Kool-Aid and they believe it. Right, so even there was another scam called the Hypertech, Hyperfund, Hyperverse, 3 names, same deal. And with Hypertech, I would say like 99% of the gullible people who lost their money with the Hyperverse, most of them came here with Novatech. Novatech got started back in 2019. The Pettians were running AWS Mining as president and vice president, not affiliate ranks, not the owners, but major players in the company, and they were also affiliate marketers promoting AWS Mining. But the actual president and vice president and AWS Mining was a scam, and the ruse was we have mining that can pay you passive income, and then they got a cease and desist order from the state of Texas. And they were pretty well told with that. Desist or refrain are just the same words, synonyms. Some states use refrain, some states use desist. But it means like if you get caught doing business in the state of Texas, you guys could go to jail. Novatech's not, AWS Mining was not registered with the state of Texas. They weren't registered with anyone, as is the case with Novatech. Novatech's not registered in any state or province or in the UK. FCA, I'm not seeing any fraud warning from FCA yet, but they're not registered. They should be registered because then it gives the regulator the ability to audit them. And in the audit, the financial audit, Novatech would have to prove that revenue comes from actual Forex trading. So whenever you see people online saying that kind of stuff is not important, don't listen to them. It is important. Okay. So Novatech hasn't stopped doing business in 2 provinces. They were pretty well called out in 4 provinces. Okay, they do business anywhere some gullible person wants to give their money from. Doesn't matter where the heck it is. You can donate money from Cyprus. They'll take it, right? They're not saying, hey, we won't do business in those 4 provinces or the state of California. If you are able to get some money in from Cali right now, they'll take it. They have not locked the ability to deposit, okay? So that's bullshit. They didn't stop doing business. They were called out by 4 provinces, and it's hurting Novatech by starving the platform, by scaring away new potential investors to pay the older ones. Other fellow says, oh, look, he also says they refunded. Guys, if they locked the ability to pay any of your passive people until All Fool's Day, they don't have enough money to pay you, because who do they got to pay first? The MLM comp plan, the bonus account. If they don't reward the minions for bringing family and friends to the slaughter, no one's going to bring any more family and friends here. They're going to bring family and friends and serve them up to other platforms. Okay? Say they didn't refund anyone. They don't have enough money to refund anyone. Okay. Novatech trades crypto on behalf of U.S. residents, and crypto doesn't need... So one person said all this bullshit, right? Doesn't need to be registered with the SEC. Well, if that was the case, then why did they get in shit in California? Okay, so they do have to register with all security regulators, guys, even if they're trading crypto, but they're not even trading anything, right? What are they? These people are just network marketers. Cynthia Pettian, this is what she was promoting back in 2015. She was a full-time realtor. At least I hope she was full-time. Maybe she was even part-time. I don't even know. But I know she was a realtor in Florida, and she gave up. She gave that up. I mean, even if you were able to bamboozle 1 billion people and line her pockets and her husband's pocket and her brother's pocket, the ghostly trio's pockets, and some of their other top family members. One guy even came to my channel. He said, hey, Rory, they've got some of their top 3 positions in Novatech is preloaded with their family members. Not even the ghostly trio, other family members that they probably love. So they don't give a shit about you guys. But they ain't that smart. Think about it. Florida's beautiful. It is a beautiful place. I live in Canada. I think I'm gonna somehow eventually I'll move there. It's not that easy, right? It's not that hard. But Florida's beautiful. It is a beautiful. California's beautiful, right? Florida's beautiful. Now, if you are a realtor selling houses, let's say you do your job and you do a good job and you got enough advertising going, you could have a good modest living in West Palm Beach or wherever the heck she was. Maybe she was in Boca. I can't remember. Boca's not as expensive as West Palm Beach. But look, it doesn't matter. If you find a nice place, think about this. They're not that smart. Because now they have to hide from the Department of Justice, right? Most likely they are looking into these people. And where do they got to go? They got to go to like Dubai and hide out. Oh, it's exotic to have dinner, but who the hell wants to live in the desert for the rest of their life? You have a good life as a realtor. Even if you make a modest income, you could do so freely until the end of your days. They're not that smart. They only have to be a little smarter than the people that they're trying to bamboozle. Does this make any sense? Okay, so Novatech does have to be registered. Now, Novatech, I seen the same fellow. Look, he says, Novatech is licensed with FinTech, which allows them to trade crypto legally. Guy doesn't even know what the hell he's talking. So some of these Kool-Aid drinkers don't even know. Doesn't even know what he's talking about. He meant Novatech is registered with FinCEN. Now, 1/3 of the ghostly trio, Mr. Pettian here, has a business, an LLC certificate called SmartBit. It's a shell company, right? You can have like 3 LLC certificates in your desk drawer. It's just like in Canada we call them I had one for Ontario, an Ontarian corporation certificate. And it's basically a piece of paper. Nowadays it's digital that allows you to do business, have a numbered company, right? But you can call it a name. He called one of his pieces of paper SmartBit. I'm pretty sure he had some Bitcoin machines, and that it was SmartBit. It was actually registered. At first I thought it was bullshit, and when I dug into it, it was registered. But Novatech is a different piece of paper. That means it's a different entity, Novatech Ltd. So Novatech is not registered with FinCEN. But FinCEN's bullshit anyways, guys, because it deals with money laundering, right? And cybercrime like terrorism, national security. It's not ripping off network marketers who want to retire wealthy. They need to register with the SEC and then the statewide security regulator, as well as with the Canadian regulators. They're also doing network marketers promoting in the UK. They need to register with the FCA. Probably got some Aussies out there. Australia security regulators, a joke, but they need to register with these people, right? So the guy didn't even know what he's talking about. They're not even registered with FinTech. He meant FinCEN, and Novatech's not registered with them. And even if they were, it's just bullshit, right? SmartBit is registered with them, and it doesn't mean anything for you guys who don't want to lose your money in a Ponzi. Now, passive income opportunities online, it's all bullshit. There's no passive income. The people who tell you about passive income are actual active marketers taking action every single day, doing the thing, generating targeted website traffic, funneling all that targeted website traffic into a sales funnel. Even with Novatech, it's a sales funnel. And then X amount of people are getting started on the back end, and they're earning referral commissions, and they keep creating content. And then they're telling you guys about passive income. It's a load of bullshit. Most of the stuff that you guys are asking for, the unsustainable ROI that most of you want, are not open to me. They're not open to you. They're not open to the general public. They're only open to like the Rockefellers, the super elite wealthy. If you're not a Rockefeller, you're just going to keep losing your money. You don't have to believe a thing I say. The best way to learn is by your own experience. I've seen a lady from Dublin, Ireland, another realtor. She came on to one of my videos and she said, "Hey Rory, I didn't used to trust you, but after I tried 6 Ponzi schemes and I got scammed in all of them, I'm going back to selling houses because that's legit. Now I trust you, Rory." It's not that she didn't trust me. It's like probably didn't want to trust me, because the stuff that I'm saying here is that you guys can't make money with passive income online. Even the stuff that I promote, it's legit. But we teach you how to, do these things, how to make money online, and how we teach you how to create these income-producing activities. If you want to earn passive income online, you're going to get scammed. It's bullshit, okay? It's bullshit. Don't have to believe me. Learn by your own experience. That is the best way to learn. The only way to make like passive income, start a brick and mortar, like a laundromat or vending business. When you try and do that, you got like a billion other people competing for the same area, really hard to do. There is a possibility that it can be done. There are laundromats started up in the right areas back in the day and that are still in business today, and they got the owners who pay these people a couple, maybe to go on an hour a day, sweep the floor, clean the machines, pay them a salary, and the owners earn passive income. I know a guy in Ontario, Canada. He owns a bunch of First Choice Hair Cutters. It's a franchise in Ontario to cut hair. First Choice Hair Cutters, and he just put up all the money and he earns passive income. But that guy was already wealthy. He's not a super elite, but he already had some, big money to drop in. He was already wealthy, and he earns passively. He's got people running all of these First Choice Hair Cutters businesses in Ontario, and he earns passive income. But the stuff that you guys are asking for online, the unsustainable ROI that most of you want, are the only people that are going to offer it are Ponzi scheme owners. And when you look at it, they're usually network marketers, right? That were trying to promote juice and lotions back in the day, and they figure, hey, get rid of all that bullshit and product line. Let's just tell them about PAM accounts and Forex and MT4 and MT5 and ka-ching, ka-ching, baby. All day long, basically, in a nutshell. So the stuff that you guys want, it's not open to you. Don't believe me, keep investing, and maybe one day, like the lady in Dublin, you'll believe me. Okay, Ponzi's pay back some of your money. Guy invested $100K into Novatech. I seen a comment the other day. Guy said, should he be worried? He only got back $20,000. So he put money in, and he got money out. In his head, do you know what's happening? It's an illusion. In his head, he's like, I'm making money online. Probably never made money anywhere. But he's like, holy shit, I made 20 grand. In the back of his mind, I made money. Yay. And I'm a champion. Right? But a real business owner would be looking at this and saying, oh my God. Oh my God, where are they getting the money? They get the money from a comp plan because there's no trading. Same thing happened with Cashfx. They had these guys, taxi cab driver and construction workers. This taxi cab driver who still had his job. I'm not laughing at taxi cab drivers. I don't even take Uber. If I need a cab, I call a taxi. I don't know, it's some old school kind of thing. But anyway, look. And I have pretty good conversations with taxi cab drivers. Some of the people driving taxi cabs can be doing, should be like doctors or lawyers. But this is the way it is in Canada and in the US, okay? But look, the guy's still a taxi cab driver, and he was the master trader. And this other fellow, I believe, was a construction worker. And they're still at their jobs, so obviously they're not expert Forex traders. And people still kept donating their money. Cashfx is still open now. They have not locked the ability to deposit. Just like Novatech, you can get money in, you just can't get money out. But Novatech, you're going to get all the network marketing minions saying, hey, it's fantastic, right? Look at the green ones up here. It's real, and we're still getting paid. They're talking about bonus accounts. Reverend's got to pay the comp plan, because if she doesn't pay the bonus account, even if it's late, right, then no one's going to bring their family and friends to this scam to get scammed. They're going to bring them to other scams to serve them up so they can hold a check on stage, hopefully one day. Isn't that the story, guys? Horrible stuff. So yes, the fellow who lost 100K should be worried, because I don't think Novatech can pay him any more money. Why? Because they're getting fraud warnings, and they've got a cease and refrain order from California. So it's scaring away new investors, new gullible people, to pay out the older ones. Hey, I seen a comment the other day. Some guy said, hey, Rory probably lost money in an investment scam and hates him. No. I seen some guys running Facebook Ponzi groups warning people. At first I wasn't thinking, but after seeing how emotionally charged they are, I'm thinking some of these guys that started some of these Facebook groups lost money maybe in Cashfx, and they just hate it now. No, luckily I was never gullible enough. As soon as I came online, I figured that coaching was important. I found three really good coaches at three different times in my affiliate marketing career online, and I learned from them. I learned the value of coaching, and they taught me. The first coach I had, taught me some really good stuff. The second coach spent a lot of time with me from New Jersey. He taught me how to do paid advertising. That's what I was doing in the beginning. And it was cool. Didn't have to convince anybody, and I don't do that even up to now. Now I use like almost 100% organic traffic. But they basically taught me how to slam traffic into a good offer and earn money on the back end. So I never had to like look for a Ponzi to make income online. Never lost money in an investment scam. I almost got into something called now I forgot the name. That was back in like 2007. What the hell was it called? And then they claimed that they got shut down by hackers. And I'm like, oh my god, look at that! They got. I wasn't gonna even invest there. I was gonna like, oh, it looks like a legitimate opportunity to help people, because one guy said, oh, I had a senior citizen on my team and he never made money. Oh, it was called a Phoenix Surf. Phoenix Surf. I almost got involved in that in like 2006 or 2007. I can't remember, because a leader, guy by the name of Jay, with the last initial K, was involved in that. And I think he figured out, oh my god, it's a Ponzi, and he got a whole bunch of people involved. They scammed out and they said hacker attack, and they blamed it on the government. Government doesn't like us. And it turned out, I'm like, after doing so many reviews, I'm like, that was a scam, that was a Ponzi, like Novatech. Hey, before I close off, FX Master Gold. A lot of the victims from Novatech are going into, with their fingers crossed, FX Master Gold. So you got absolute markets here, right? I just got an idea. These people here in their contact on Novatech, it used to go, they used to have like Suite 305, Griffith Corporate Center in St. Vincent. And then one of you guys, I seen that, I know you watch my channel, because some of the stuff that you guys say, I read online. You don't even have to mention me. I can tell when someone's watched some of my content. A lot of them, they will not say my name, or yes, we got it from Rory. They're following other people. It was another guy called Ponzi Hater, some of you guys was following, and then it was uncovered that he was actually promoting Ponzi's. I'm an affiliate marketer. I promote legitimate opportunities, and in order to make money, most of you need to figure this out. If you want to make money online, if you want to fire your boss, you want to get out of the rat race, you don't want to be in that heavy commute in the morning, a whole bunch of people chasing each other around because they're all in a hurry, panicking, with fear and lack on the road. If you don't want to be in that energy, and if you have a job full time, and you're realizing that investment opportunities and the unsustainable ROI that you want are usually Ponzi schemes, and you're going to keep losing, then hopefully most of you understand that you're never going to make money online until you learn a skill. The only people that make money online are people with skills. Even the Pedians, they got the skill of bamboozling people, and their minions are creating content and funneling traffic into their sales funnels and getting people signed up with Novatech. But the rest of you, if you're trying to leave your job, and if most of the stuff that you're looking for online turns out to be a scam, hopefully most people are not going to realize this. They're going to keep chasing the deal until they're going to call everything a scam. even legitimate. They're going to get so bitter. So most of you are never going to retire wealthy if you have this mindset. Most of you are probably going to get offended, but most offended people are going to end up in heavy traffic for the rest of their lives. Isn't that what's happening? So you guys should be thinking, well, if we want to make money, we have to learn how to do this. Even the minions promoting stuff like Novatech and FX, the hell is it called? FX Master Gold, Ponzi. That's not that smart of an idea. Eventually that will dry up for them because they keep pumping people into scams. They're going to make some good money here and there in referral commissions. But at the end of the day, they're not building any reputation. They're not building their brand because people are going to hate them. Even if they come up with fake names. I'm so-and-so. I'm Bank of so-and-so. I'm Crypto so-and-so. They'll see their faces and then be like, no one's going to want to join them in anything. And this kind of money, it doesn't last for it. It's the type of energy because it's built on lies. People burn through, like, that guy's 100,000 that he dropped into Novatech. It's eaten up. Comp plan eats it, and then the people, they want to live the dream. They're buying stupid stuff. So all of you investing your hard-earned money into these schemes, the money's being burnt up. It would have been better just to donate if you're not going to do anything to help yourself. Most people aren't. That's why most people will get stuck at their job if they're lucky. What does that mean? That means if your company doesn't downsize, like AI is replacing everything, even truck drivers, pilots, construction workers. It's going to take some time for all of this to happen, but eventually it will happen. Back in the day, what did they use? Horse and carriage. Nowadays, horsepower is under the hood. Right? Things keep changing on this planet. What are most of the people doing? They're looking at things that aren't serving them. So if people keep losing, the majority keep losing their money because they want to believe what they want to believe, which is back office money balance for doing nothing, then you could go through that for years. You're always going to have someone that's going to serve this up for you. If you don't understand any of the things that I say, rewind this video and watch it again. The minions promoting Novatech are promoting many other deals, and they're telling you guys to diversify because they know, like, Novatech's not going to be up forever. They're going to, well, it looks like they folded already because they locked the ability to withdraw from the trading account until All Fool's Day. Other people are saying, have faith, be positive. On All Fool's Day, you will be able to withdraw. That's what some people are saying. So 99% of you guys are now investing into Ponzi's and expecting to retire fast and wealthy. 99% of you, based on how you're thinking and making your decisions, will never make a profit online. Guy, he dropped in 100K, only got back 20K, but in his mind he probably thinks he turned some profit. A business owner would say, are you crazy? You lost 80,000 and you only got paid 20,000. There was another fellow came to one of my PGI Global reviews. That was another scam someone asked me to review. I called it out. I said, hey, it's a scam. People didn't believe. And then the guy came back like last year to one of my videos. He said, hey, Rory, we didn't listen to you because we were making bank. I asked the guy, what do you do for a living? He says, I install drywall at construction sites. I said, oh, cool. Are you like retired now and retired your wife and so on because you made bank with PGI Global? He said, no, I'm still retiring drywall. I said, well, yeah, I didn't say this to him, but I thought to myself, this guy's not making money. He didn't make bank. He probably got paid back some of his own money, but PGI Global, it folded before he got back all of his money. But just like the other fellow in Novatech, thinks he made money even though he lost 80,000. It's an illusion, guys.